we have Gautam now who's called in from Bengaluru. Gautam, how can we help you? What's your question?
Hey, this is Gautam here. So I got LGCL Pueblo, which is in Bangalore, Hosa Road. So I bought in 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So around early 2014. So I just wanted to know what is the future prospect and how long should I hold this? I want to stay, but I just want to know really what's the prospects of this.
Okay, let me just get this checked with you again. Let me just get this right. 2014, you bought this Hosa Road, you said, right?
That's correct.
Right. So he's bought a property in Hosa Road in Bengaluru 2 years back. How long should he hold on to it?
So I would like to hold on, depends on how long.
Yes, Gautam.
Gautam,
Yeah, so it depends on how long this is going to be give me a good return. So I can hold for 5 years.
Okay, he wants to know how long should he hold on so that he gets a good return.
I would say 5 years is a reasonable time. You should be able to get good returns. Property markets are not investable for less than 5 years. Around 5 years, you should check out the local market conditions at that point of time. You should be able to get at least a 20-25% rise because these are early stage developments, if I'm not mistaken. It's off Sarjapur Road, so you do get a lot of demand from the IT areas, and I think this property is going to be completed by about December, later this year. So I think this is a good project for you to pick up, hold on to, and once the property is handed over, you will see the values start to rise. It normally takes at least a year to year and a half for the values to come back to a rational rate, after which you will see a period of stable values, and that is the time you get very good rental values. As occupancy goes up and as the demand goes up, that is when you will be able to get good returns. But remember, this is a luxury project, and one of the things that you have to keep in mind is that the Bangalore market, luxury has been performing very slow, and luxury is also oversupplied in the market. So it's not that you'll be able to exit very easily. You'll have to wait and check out the market conditions at that point of time.
You know, Jayashree, like you said, 5 years is the basic minimum that one needs to hold property to actually see some kind of appreciation. Now, Gautam had a very good question there. How long do I wait for good returns? Now, I'm adding to that question, what is good returns in a property? If I buy property today and I'm willing to hold it for 5 years or 7 years, when do I know that, I've probably got good returns and this is the time when I should actually look at selling and exiting that particular property?
Kavita, if you're buying into early stage markets, that at that stage you're entering at a very low base, and you will know that those are the markets where you can expect a much larger rate of return. Similarly, if you buy a small property, you can get better, rate of return is much higher because it's a small investment and it's easy to exit. When you're buying a premium property, you're spending a lot in the beginning, and these are luxury villas, very few, 50, 55 luxury villas. So here, the wait time to sell your property will be a little more. It will be more difficult to sell because luxury properties don't move as fast as smaller or mid ranges of properties. But you will be able to get, I would say, 20-25% return over 5-7 years. That should be a good return. But can anybody tell you today when you should exit? I don't think so. I mean, you don't have crystal balls, right? You'll have to play according to local market conditions.
No, I understand that. What I wanted to know is the basic minimum return that one should be expecting from property, and after which one can probably sit down and then take a call whether or not to exit that property. And like you said, it's around 25%. So over a period of say 5 or 7 years, if my property is appreciated by 20 to 25%, I can actually look at exiting that. That's what you're saying, right?
At one time, I used to say your property value will double in 5 years. Not anymore. It doesn't.
We are no longer in that kind of market. But yes, 20 to 25% can be considered a decent return in real estate currently. So if you have property that you're investing in, hold on for at least 5 to 7 years. That's a basic minimum. Expect at least 20 to 25% appreciation over the capital value. That is how much you've paid for the property. Once you get that kind of return, then you can actually think of exiting that particular property.
You can watch live TV on our website mbnow.in. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.